In late 2022, Justin Bieber sold his entire music catalog for a reported $200 million. By all conventional logic, he had secured generational wealth. Yet, within months, he defaulted on a $31 million loan, while local governments chased him for nearly $400,000 in unpaid property taxes. His liquid fortune had effectively disappeared. To understand how a global icon burns through a nine-figure payout, we have to separate public net worth from actual cash flow. Net worth includes the estimated value of mansions, brand endorsements, and song rights, assets that are incredibly difficult to spend at the grocery store. Cash flow is the liquid money hitting a bank account every month. Bieber's liquid cash engine shut down entirely in 2022, when severe health issues forced him to pull the plug on his massive Justice World Tour. This flowchart visualizes exactly what happens when the music stops. It's a mechanism the industry calls an unearned advance. AEG, the tour promoter, wired Bieber $40 million up front to cover show prep and lifestyle costs. But when the tour collapsed, that money hadn't been earned yet through ticket sales. The contract triggered a harsh, immediate $24 million clawback liability that snaps right back to the promoter. To avoid a messy legal battle with AEG, Bieber's longtime manager Scooter Braun stepped in. Braun's parent company, Hybe, fronted the $26 million to cover the deficit. In return, Bieber signed a rigid 10-year promissory note, promising to repay his own management. The tour cancellation turned a primary revenue stream into a massive liability. Bieber was forced to mortgage his future earnings to his own management just to survive a sudden, catastrophic cash deficit. That promissory note quickly broke down. Bieber managed to manage single installment payment to Hybe before citing a total lack of liquid funds, defaulting on the agreement entirely. The media framed the $200 million catalog sale to Hypnosis as a brilliant portfolio move, but the reality was a desperate asset liquidation. Bieber surrendered his legacy recordings to secure immediate survival capital. This bar chart shows why that massive headline number is deceptive by mapping out his carrying costs. A $200 million gross payout immediately faces federal and state taxes, taking roughly half. From there, business managers, agents, and legal teams slice away their percentages. The actual cash that hits the artist's bank account is a fraction of the sticker price, and his astronomical daily overhead crushes what's left of that liquid cash. Maintaining a $26 million Beverly Park mansion requires a small army of staff, while his $16 million Coachella estate recently racked up a $380,000 overdue property tax bill. Any attempts to quickly multiply that remaining capital backfired spectacularly. At the peak of the crypto craze, Bieber dropped $1.3 million on a Bored Ape NFT. Today, that exact digital asset trades for about $12,000. Massive paper wealth requires active incoming revenue to sustain an ultra-luxury lifestyle. Without new concert dates or hit records injecting fresh cash, an accumulated fortune evaporates almost instantly under the weight of its own maintenance. Facing a severe liquidity crisis, Bieber reacted by cleaning house. He fired his entire administrative and management team. He initiated aggressive forensic audits across all his accounts. Business manager Lou Taylor was brought in specifically to review Scooter Braun's historical commissions, searching for any discrepancies in how the money was divided over the last decade. When Taylor left, the artist escalated the investigation by hiring Edward White, the exact crisis financial advisor Johnny Depp used to track down his own missing millions. These audits point to a harsh reality. The traditional earning model of releasing albums and collecting royalties can no longer fund the massive corporate machine required to keep Justin Bieber afloat. By mid-2025, Bieber was cornered. He still owed Hybe a finalized settlement of $31.5 million. The catalog cash was burnt through, and touring remained off the table. He needed a third-party bailout. That bailout arrived through his wife, Hailey Bieber. In May 2025, cosmetics giant e.l.f. Beauty announced a $1 billion deal to acquire Rhode. This pie chart maps a massive financial loophole. As an early investor, Rhode's $1 billion valuation breaks off a $50 million slice directly for Justin. His settlement dictates he won't pay his $31.5 million balance until this money clears, wiping out his debt. A skincare startup rescued a pop star who generated nearly $1 billion in gross revenue. Legacy intellectual property and stadium tours are fragile assets compared to high-margin founder equity. If you want more forensic breakdowns of celebrity balance sheets, hit the like button and subscribe to the Viral Scope. Tell us in the comments, who has the smartest business empire in Hollywood?